Hello people, how's it going? So at the minute, I'm in Chiang Mai in northern Thailand, and today we're going to visit a 700-year-old temple site called Wat Umong. Now there's quite a lot going on at this place. I know it's all set in a forest, I know they have a lake, but the whole thing grew out of a series of tunnels that the monks that lived there carved out over hundreds of years. So I've seen it described as a forest temple, a tunnel temple, underground temple. All of those sound great to me. Wat Umong isn't that far away. It's just like 7 kilometers west. So I'll order us a bike taxi and we'll be there in 20 minutes. All right, let's go see these tunnels. And while I've been to a fair few temples, I've never been to an underground one. I'm picturing Tomb Raider or Zelda vibes. All right, here's our man.
Mission complete. Solot.
Solot?
Solot.
Nice to meet you, Solot. Thank you very much. Oh, we've made it. That taxi driver was jokes, but he was also an absolute madman. I would have hated for that to be the first time on the back of a bike. This is it. Wat Umong. Look at these trees. They are huge. Unreal. You know, as soon as we drove in here, I was just hit with that fresh, kind of moist forest smell. The air's so fresh here. All right, so we've got a map over here. Let's figure out the layout of this place and get our bearings. Okay, so we are here. It seems all the main stuff is going on up here. We've got a tunnel there, Chedi there, a few statues around here. Oh look, there's a pond. Definitely got to see that. And this up here is a antelope viewing spot and a wildlife education center. So we're definitely going to make our way over there as well. Stop filming! All right, so what I reckon we do is make our way around the grounds first. We'll go right here, go up round the pond, check out the monument there, head up towards where the antelope are, come all the way around, and then check out the central bit and go underground. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go off in that direction towards the pond. I was actually concerned that we were going to be walking around in the scorching sun, but where it's really well covered, it's actually really cool. Also, though the weather's really nice now, it is supposed to rain. This time of year, 10-15 minutes the weather can change. So let's not tempt fate and see the outside of the grounds while it's still dry. This place is so peaceful. A few statues over here. All of them slightly different. You got this white one with the red Buddha at his feet. Okay, this one looks like it was a person. They've got that aura behind their head. I've never seen that before. That's cool. I don't know if you can hear the cockerels in the background, but there's loads of them floating around the place. There's just two here. Check out this shrine. It's got loads of statues on it. This one here is the late king of Thailand that died in 2016, being flanked by 3 Buddhas. Yeah, he was super popular. And then you got this like mix of Buddhist statues and kind of Hindu statues. There's loads of Ganesh and a few of these yogis. And take a look at this. And this tree is epic. It's a banyan tree. The Thai people and Buddhists in general consider these holy. So maybe that's why they decided to build the shrines right next to them. All right, let's cross this bridge and go check out this lake. So beautiful here. What we have to do is we're, what, 7 kilometers out of the city? You're just totally immersed in nature. There's loads of pigeons at this park. People feed them here, so they know to stick around these parts. Reminds me of Trafalgar Square when I was a kid. Also, look at this tree. So many branches, it's so wide and sprawling. This is where they sleep at night. No wonder they like it around here. It's perfect for them. One thing though, as you might guess, doesn't smell great. It stinks of bird poo. I guess this is Nelson's Column in this situation. I'm not sure who this guy is. It doesn't say. But they rated him enough to put him in a glass case. You just leave him out here to get crapped on. All right, let's keep going. All right, which way do we go? That way or that way? I mean, this kind of looks like a path. Nope. Other way. This is more promising. And again, a path that splits 2 ways. I wish I had another map. Let's go left first. Wow, this area's got loads of bamboo. Look at these massive bamboo stalks. No idea where we are. It's just us and the chickens. Back the way we came. All right, we're going this way now. It smells proper damp over here. Look at the moss on the floor. No wonder. You know, I can actually smell some kind of animal, so we might be close to these antelope. And guess what? Walking around there has brought us back here. Right, I'm after some sort of sugary drink or a smoothie, and then we're gonna go find these tunnels. Fresh orange juice, that's the one right there. This guy's fixing up drinks in this little shack here. I didn't notice this little pond area before. Ah, it's a wishing well. You put the notes in here. Yeah, the wishes. That's tasty juice. All right, now here's some signs. So we must have been up near the abbot's residence. So we went past the ponds and the camp. That's what we saw before. All the rest of the good stuff is this way. So that's the tunnels over there. All right, check this out. Like lions at the top looking off in every direction. So this is called an Asok pillar. And it's a replica of a type of pillar made by King Asok the Great of India back in what, 300 BC. I just learned something there because I used to live in a place called Asok in Bangkok and I had no idea why it was called that. All right, so we need to buy a ticket to get in there. Kopunka. All right, got our ticket. Now, another thing about these temples is a lot of the time you're not allowed in with shorts on. In anticipation of that, I've got some elephant pants in my bag. But if I didn't bring something, I could rent some pants right here. Turns out they're not in the least bit bothered. They only enforce the rule, it seems, if you're a woman. Look at this statue. It's the same man that was in the glass case over there, I wonder. Oh, sweet, we've got some info here. Pause and read. All right, so what I got in summary is that this temple was originally built around 1297 and it was called something else. Weru Katataram, which means the temple of the 11 bamboo stumps. And then afterwards, there was a tunnel built underneath it, and tunnel in Thai is Umong. So from then on, it was called Wat Umong, or the Umong temple. All right, let's go inside. Look at these little kind of holes, shells. And there he is, the Umong Buddha. In some bits, like here, it's completely smoothed, where they've created the tunnel. And there's other bits, like this over here, where you can kind of see they've retained the original shape of the tunnel. Also, there seems to be some sort of random photo shoot going on. So from the outside, it looked like there were 3 tunnels. So I've come in the middle one, and I've just taken a right because they're shooting in the background on the left. Tiny cavern, another Buddha statue over here. It looks like there might have been statues here and over here at some point. Got some stairs over here. So see where these lead? Oh, this one's got a lower ceiling. A little statue in this crevice. And then this leads outside. Also, because we climbed some stairs, we're now going to be in the same level as the jetty, the big bell-shaped thing. So we'll go back downstairs and come out here afterwards. You can see where this was gold-plated before and it's slowly chipped away. All right, let's continue this way now. This one's newer. Still got the gold plating on it. Got a few books over here as well. Look at this lovely white statue. It's almost pearlescent, isn't it? This is the 3rd and final tunnel that would take us out towards the front again. It is wild to think that some parts of these tunnels are nearly 700 years old. How did they even initially dig them? How far in did they go? It's amazing. All right, we are going up there to check out this chetty. So we've got to go around and then up. Or we'll go through. Looks far more interesting over here. Look at this old Buddha head. How weathered it is. How long's this been here? Look, there's bear moor over here. In various states of disarray. This one got Beetlejuiced. When I see something like this, it always makes me think, what did it look like when it was new? Or at some point, did this just become a dumping ground for bits of Buddha statues? Check out the view from up here. You get a better idea of the temple structure from up here, you know? I don't know if I'm allowed to climb this wall, you know? I mean, that will put me on top of the temple. I don't think that's right. Let's walk around this way then. What is this now? That is proper freaky. I'm gonna guess by like the bones and the veins that this is supposed to be some sort of monk who's been starving himself. Never seen anything like that before. I guess we gotta go around. And now we're at the back of the temple where we were before. And here is Wat Umong. You know, a lot of the time you get these chedis that have been painted or plated in gold, but these like stone ones that have been weathered and element beaten with plants growing out of them, I like those a lot more. Right, so after coming down those stairs from the chedi, we're right back where we started, rounding off our day beautifully. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you got as much of a kick out of exploring Wat Umong as I did. It's actually starting to rain. It couldn't work any better. Thank you so much for joining me. Chuck us a like if you enjoyed yourself. Subscribe for more adventures. Hit me up in the comments. I love you all, and I'll catch you later.